Last night, did you wake up to use the bathroom? Has your energy felt lower than it used to be, even after a full night of sleep? Have you noticed your ankles looking slightly puffier by evening? These quiet signals, the ones most routine checkups rush right past, may be your kidneys sending you a message you cannot afford to ignore. My name is Dr. Grace Wells. I'm a kidney and diabetes health educator, and for years I have worked specifically with adults over 60. What I'm about to share with you today is not something you'll hear in a 15-minute appointment. There are 6 spices sitting in most people's kitchens right now. And real published research shows they can reduce inflammation, ease the workload on your kidneys, and support healthier filtration, naturally without a prescription. But here is what changes everything. There is one daily habit that most people completely overlook. Without it, none of these spices can do their job properly. I will share it with you before this video ends, so please stay with me until the final few minutes. If you or someone you love is managing diabetes, high blood pressure, or simply wants to protect their kidneys as they get older, this may be the most important video you watch today. Here's something your doctor may not have explained clearly. If you have diabetes, even well-managed diabetes, your kidneys are already working significantly harder than most people's. High blood sugar over time damages the tiny filtration vessels inside the kidneys. It is a slow process. It is silent. And by the time a standard blood test catches it, a meaningful portion of kidney function may already be reduced. This is not meant to frighten you. It is meant to reach you, gently but honestly, while your choices can still make a real difference. Your kidneys filter nearly 50 gallons of blood every single day. They remove waste, balance minerals, and help regulate your blood pressure. They do all of this without you ever feeling it, until they begin to struggle. The early signs most people miss: a mind that stays foggy no matter how much rest you get, swelling in the ankles by evening, waking up at night to urinate 2 or 3 times, a deep tiredness that coffee simply cannot touch. These are not just getting older. These are your kidneys asking for support. And today, you are going to have 6 real research-backed ways to answer that call. Number 6, garlic. I know what you might be thinking. Garlic for kidneys? Yes, absolutely. Your kidneys depend entirely on healthy blood flow to filter your blood properly. Think of the kidneys' filtration units like delicate funnels, and blood pressure is the water flowing through them. When circulation is poor or pressure is too high, those funnels get stressed in ways they were never meant to handle. Garlic contains a compound called allicin, which helps blood vessels relax and widen, lowering the pressure on those filtration units directly. Research through the National Institutes of Health confirms garlic supports healthy vascular function. Studies connected with Harvard Medical School link regular garlic use to healthier blood pressure levels, which is directly tied to how well your kidneys do their job. Here is the mistake most people make. They chop garlic and cook it immediately, or they skip it altogether. Both are a missed opportunity. Crush or finely chop 1 to 2 cloves and let them rest for 10 minutes before cooking. That waiting time activates the allicin. Then add the garlic to warm soups, vegetable dishes, or salads, with a touch of olive oil and a full glass of water afterward. For those of you managing diabetes, this matters even more because garlic also supports healthier blood sugar balance alongside its kidney benefits. Try it tomorrow morning, just 1 clove. And then tell me how it goes in the comments below. I genuinely read every comment on this channel. Your experience might be exactly what someone else watching needs to hear right now. Number 5, cumin. Picture your kidneys right now, quietly processing everything you ate and drank today. The medication, the morning coffee, the heavier meal this evening. Every bit of that adds to their workload. Cumin contains active compounds called cuminaldehyde and thymol, which NIH-indexed research has shown help reduce oxidative damage to kidney tissue and support healthier creatinine and urea levels. Those are the exact markers your doctor looks at to measure how well your kidneys are functioning. Cumin also supports the liver's detoxification process, which means fewer toxins even reach your kidneys in the first place. That is quiet teamwork happening inside your body every day. The best way to use it? Steep half a teaspoon of whole cumin seeds in hot water for 10 minutes and drink it as a morning tea. Or grind seeds fresh and add them to soups, roasted vegetables, or salads. Pair with a small amount of olive oil or a squeeze of lemon for better absorption. And please, don't use the pre-ground powder that has been sitting in a jar for 2 years. It has almost no active compounds remaining. Fresh matters. Always. We are halfway through the list. And the spice coming up in just a moment is the one I personally recommend most often to my patients managing both diabetes and early kidney stress. Don't leave yet. Number 4, cinnamon. If you have diabetes, this one is especially important for you. Cinnamon's key compounds, cinnamaldehyde and polyphenols, work on 2 fronts simultaneously that matter deeply for your kidneys. They reduce inflammation inside kidney tissue, and they support healthier blood sugar regulation. For people with diabetes, blood sugar spikes are one of the most direct ongoing causes of kidney stress. Cinnamon acts as a gentle natural buffer on both of those fronts at once. Research published in NIH-indexed journals and studies from King Saud University highlight cinnamon's ability to reduce oxidative stress in kidney tissue and support overall renal function. Use Ceylon cinnamon when you can find it, sometimes labeled as true cinnamon, as it tends to be gentler on the body than the common cassia variety. Steep a small piece or a teaspoon in hot water each morning, or stir it into oatmeal, yogurt, or roasted sweet potatoes. Simple. Affordable. Working quietly in your favor every single day. Number 3, ginger. Ginger is one of those things your body seems to recognize almost immediately. Its bioactive compounds, gingerol and shogol, are among the most well-studied natural anti-inflammatory agents we have. And for your kidneys, chronic low-grade inflammation is one of the core problems that leads to progressive damage over time. Studies published through the NIH and in BMC complementary medicine show that ginger directly combats the oxidative stress that wears down kidney tissue, acting as a protective layer over your filtration system. For those managing diabetes, ginger carries an additional benefit. It supports healthier circulation to the small blood vessels, including the ones inside the kidneys, which are particularly vulnerable after years of blood sugar fluctuations. Use fresh ginger, not the powder. Grate half a teaspoon into hot water with a squeeze of lemon for a morning tea that is genuinely one of the kindest things you can do for your kidneys. Or add it to warm soups, broths, or stir-fries. Try it for 5 consecutive days. Notice how your body feels. Then come back here and tell me, because I want to know. Number 2, coriander seeds. These are the most overlooked spice on this list, and that is a real shame. Each of your kidneys contains about 1 million tiny filters called nephrons. When toxins accumulate in the bloodstream, those nephrons have to work overtime. And over time, that extra burden contributes to their gradual decline. Coriander seeds contain compounds, linalool and borneol, that have shown real kidney protective effects in research indexed by the NIH and published in toxicology and food science journals. They help reduce waste products in the blood and support the body's natural detoxification process from the inside. Steep half a teaspoon of whole seeds in hot water each morning. Or grind them fresh and add to salads and soups throughout the week. A squeeze of lemon and a touch of olive oil helps activate the beneficial compounds. Inexpensive, easy to find. Worth adding to your routine starting this week. And number 1, If your kidneys could choose just one spice to have working in their corner every single day, it would be this. Turmeric curcumin, the active compound inside turmeric, is one of the most extensively researched natural anti-inflammatory agents in the world. Studies published in peer-reviewed journals, including BMC Nephrology, show that curcumin can measurably improve markers of kidney damage, reduce inflammation, and support overall kidney function, even in people already living with chronic kidney conditions. For people with diabetes, this is particularly meaningful. The same inflammation that damages blood vessels and drives blood sugar instability is also the inflammation that slowly erodes your kidney tissue. Curcumin works on both simultaneously. But here is the critical mistake most people make with turmeric. Curcumin alone is barely absorbed by your body. You must pair turmeric with a small amount of black pepper. It contains piperine, which research shows can increase curcumin absorption dramatically. And pair it with a healthy fat, olive oil, a touch of coconut oil, or even whole milk to make it properly bioavailable. Stir turmeric, black pepper, and olive oil into warm water or herbal tea each morning, or add it generously to soups, lentils, and roasted vegetables. This is the one I want you to start with tomorrow, not someday, tomorrow morning. Now, I promised you something at the beginning, the one overlooked daily habit that determines whether any of these spices actually work. Most health videos never address this, and once you understand it, you will never think about your water glass the same way again. It is not just about how much water you drink, it is about when you drink it. Your kidneys need a steady, consistent supply of fluid throughout the day to flush toxins efficiently. When you go several hours without water, waste products become more concentrated in the blood. Then when you drink a large amount all at once, you rush your kidneys, increasing pressure on the very filtration units you are trying to protect. Long dry stretches followed by sudden large amounts. That pattern, which is how most people drink water, is one of the most common and entirely invisible sources of kidney stress. And it quietly undermines every spice on this list. The solution is beautifully simple. Start drinking within 30 minutes of waking. Your kidneys have been working through the night. Give them what they need first, then sip consistently throughout the day. Small amounts every 30 to 60 minutes, rather than large amounts all at once. Slow down your intake about 2 hours before bed so you're not waking through the night more than necessary. When you time your hydration this way and pair it with these 6 spices, something begins to shift. Blood flow improves, inflammation settles, waste products move out more efficiently, and your kidneys finally get the steady, supportive environment they need to do their job well. For those managing diabetes specifically, consistent hydration also helps your kidneys manage the additional filtration burden that comes with blood sugar fluctuations throughout the day. It is one of the most powerful things you can do, and it costs absolutely nothing. 2 more things before we finish because they matter. Hidden sodium. Even if you never touch the salt shaker, processed foods, canned soups, bottled sauces, and restaurant meals are frequently loaded with sodium you cannot taste. Excess sodium raises blood pressure, forces your kidneys to filter under higher pressure, and directly works against everything you've just learned today. Rinse canned beans and vegetables before using them. Choose fresh herbs and these natural spices instead of packaged seasoning blends. Read the label before you buy. Your kidneys will feel the difference within days, and your blood pressure numbers may reflect it within weeks. And if you regularly use ibuprofen or naproxen for pain, even occasionally, please know that frequent use of these medications quietly reduces blood flow to the kidneys, particularly when you're even mildly dehydrated. Talk to your doctor about alternatives. This one conversation could have a bigger impact than you might expect. Finally, sleep. During deep sleep, your kidneys rebalance fluids, electrolytes, and blood pressure. Poor sleep is not just tiredness. it is a form of kidney stress, repeated night after night. Protecting your sleep is protecting your kidneys. These things are connected. Here is what I want you to carry with you from today. Your kidneys are not failing you. They are asking for your help, and you now have 6 real tools to give it to them: garlic, cumin, cinnamon, ginger, coriander seeds, and turmeric, plus the one daily rhythm that makes all of them work. Within the first week of steady hydration and consistent spice use, many people notice less bloating and clearer urine. By weeks 2 and 3, energy often begins to improve and nighttime bathroom trips can decrease. By weeks 4 to 6, lab markers sometimes start moving in a healthier direction. This is not about perfection, it is about showing up for your body consistently, with the small choices that build on each other over time. You sat with this video all the way to the end. That means something. That is someone who cares about their health, about their quality of life, about being here, fully here, for the people they love. If this gave you something useful today, share it with someone who needs it: a spouse, a sibling, a friend who is managing diabetes or dealing with blood pressure concerns. One decision to share this video could genuinely change what they do tomorrow morning. I'm Dr. Grace Wells. Take care of yourself. You deserve it.